to chat or, you know, going right to sleep. It's your, perhaps, you never know what we're going to do. Perhaps, you know, sometimes people just fall right to sleep. And let's see, let me just lock this meeting. I can go to that. Okay. All right, so I would like to start with a mudra. And that's what I do. The mudras are yoga. It's just I mean, you can meditate in a mudra the whole time. But this one, you won't breathe, but you can. You just start with the seed mudra, which is Gyan mudra, thumb and forefinger. And no matter what position you're in, if you don't want to do this, obviously you don't have to be there. But just maybe pressing the thumb and the second finger together, softening everything else. If you are sitting up, rooting yourself into the earth. If you're laying down, still root yourself into the earth. And just enjoy your breath a moment. Just notice the quality of the breath. It's good to breathe. And then bring your hands so they're straight on your heart. Or flat palms is kind of a nice way to do it. And just let your attention, your awareness, go right to that sensation in the heart space. To feel what's true and what's real. Because that's where it lives, not in our busy brains. And breathe there. Take a nice breath. Now, one more mudra, just to kind of get me in that mood too. I'll take all the fingers like that, and then it's like your whole world is in your hands. You can gaze at your fingers, turn them. Also a nice energy move too. If you start to just put your hands together and pull them apart and see, you know, where is the heat? Can you move some energy? It's a chi ball, energy ball. And then bringing the hands to heart center. I'm gonna Om, Shanti, Shanti, Om. You can join me, I won't hear you, but I'll feel you spiritually or not. So breathing in, exhaling. Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Taking a moment to bring in some gratitude right into that heart. I'm grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful that we get to do this practice. Yeah. So I'm going to let you look at the scene behind you, and please find any position that works for you. You can be seated or laying down, or half laying down and half seated. Either one is fine. And just simply become aware of your breath. No changes need to be made at this time. Just breathing, noticing the temperature of the air, what it feels like to breathe in and to breathe out. Being a witness to your breath. I muted you guys, sorry. I have to mute you. All right, sorry about that. Suddenly the microphone was working. So let's go back to that. So it's just being aware of your breath, noticing your breath, noticing as you breathe in through your nostrils, how that feels. Maybe it's a little cool. Then as you exhale, it's a little bit warmer. I like to think of that as kind of a proof that we can warm ourselves from the inside out. Notice the quality of your breath tonight. And then allow yourself to inhale and fill the belly with the whole belly, from the lower belly to the middle belly to the heart space with rich, fresh life force, with oxygen, with prana, we call it. And then maybe open your mouth and exhale with a ha, just letting go. Letting go, knowing that you don't have to be anywhere right now. You don't have to do anything. Simply listening to the sound of my voice. And even that, if your attention wanders, you'll receive some healing sleep, about an hour and a half to 2 hours during the journey. It's a great practice because it doesn't matter if you listen. It doesn't matter if you try really hard to hear every word. It will still work. So with that permission to wander, the mind can go wherever it wants. And then take a moment to notice your thinking mind. We're all thinking about all these things in the world. Take a moment to just acknowledge any thoughts that are present in this moment. That thoughts will come and go, and that's because we have brains. And it's, just as I wouldn't tell you to turn your heart off, because that would be wicked awful, I wouldn't tell you to turn off your mind. The brain will continue to do what it does. And then bring your awareness to your emotion in this moment. Maybe you've had a lovely day. You got up to go out and play with your friends and hug everybody. Or maybe you didn't. So whatever emotion is present, acknowledge it and do your best to become more in the witness mind versus the thinking mind. And I know that's a lot to ask of anybody, but we're just practicing. We're on this journey together. So trying to, just detach from thought or not be attached. Ishvara Pranidhana, we call that. And then please bring your awareness to the energy you have. Maybe you could put a color to it. What energy would you bring to the room? Or if you were going to a party or something, would you be a red energy or purple energy, or maybe you'd be sparkling energy? Just trying to, imagine yourself as an energetic body. We stay often in the physical so much and in that thinking, busy monkey mind. And then what is your connection, to that divine loving force? Maybe it's source, maybe you call it God, or Allah, or Durga, or Krishna, or, an angel. I got some angels over there. So whatever it is that you think that binds us together, or bonds us together, it's almost as if you inhale this loving force, it becomes part of you, it permeates your body, and you exhale that which no longer serves you over and over. It's a beautiful way of looking at it. And I like to think that each breath in does bring a new life force, because it really does. And each exhalation, we just let go of what we don't need. You don't have to think it through. You don't have to. It's effortless. It's effortless. So allow this entire practice to be completely my job. You have nowhere to be, nothing to do, but soften. And please begin to notice, in whatever position you are in, where do you touch? Where does your physical body touch the surface? Maybe you're laying on your back and your shoulder blades touch the back of your head, maybe your shoulders, an arm, a leg. Just notice the back body as it melts into the earth. And then noticing the front body as it kind of, sinks into the back body. Just notice, become this type of this. I don't want to say detached twice. It's non-attached. You're seeing yourself from afar, like a fly on the wall almost. So as I do the body scan, people often like to imagine that there's a gentle caress, perhaps, or a divine loving touch, a massage, or a warm light. And sometimes people like to name the body parts in their mind. So we'll do the body scan, a guided meditation type, and then the journey, and then maybe we'll return. It's always good to return. I don't like to leave people somewhere they might not like. So bring your awareness to your heart for a moment. Feel your heart and notice that hopefully it's beating. Of course it is. You will be here. And notice your heart space as being the place where there are more cells that think than the brain, because that's the true fact. So know that your heart is tender, your heart is loving, and your heart is thinking. It communicates better with the rest of your body than the brain, the mind brain. It's a pretty cool factoid for you. As you become aware of your heart, I invite you to create a sankalpa, or a heart's desire. What is it that your heart longs for? Hearts are very, very beautiful. They don't long for, TVs or beautiful new cars, even if they are beautiful. Hearts think in a different way. I am statements work well here. I am Shanti, peace. I am healing. I am Santosha, which means contentment. I am Ananda, or bliss. And I am Satnam works very well too. So whatever I am statement you may have cultivated, if you did, you don't have to. If you did, please repeat it in your mind 3 or 4 times. As you know, thought becomes reality. We can think our way into some things. So I am healing. I am peace. I am well. I am bliss. I am bliss. I am bliss. We all have bliss within us. And then become aware of the sounds you hear in your home. You might hear the background sound of some kind of song on here. You might hear my voice. Just notice what you hear. No judgment. Notice your skin, the temperature of your skin. And then bring your full awareness to the crown of your head. Let the entire skull become heavy. So heavy. Like I poured some sand in there. And sand, if you ever tried to lift a bag of sand, is heavy. Let your bones, all of your bones be so heavy. And then let your muscles be light, just like the dripping of the wax on the candle. So muscles are light and bones are very heavy. As the crown of your head just becomes, you're cultivated with the interest of the crown of your head as it becomes heavier and heavier. Let those muscles at the crown of the head, they work hard. Let them soften and release. Continuing to just notice. Your eyes may choose to softly close at this time or gaze at an object or the scene that I like up for you. And bring an awareness of your eyes being orbs of energy. Eyes are orbs of beautiful divine energy. And then noticing your right ear lobe. Just notice it. Your inner right ear receiving sound. Noticing you have a left ear lobe, and an inner left ear. Noticing that. Tuning in on sound again. Are there any distant sounds that you hear? What's in your landscape of sound? Noticing your inhalations and exhalations. You may feel your inhalation and exhalation at the back of your throat. Just a soft, gentle feeling of air, prana, life force. And then bring particular awareness to your inside of the mouth. Maybe you might choose to touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth and then let it fall away. As you notice the smoothness of your teeth, smoothness of the cheeks, and then ask your jaw to let go, and your lips can gently part if that feels okay for you. We hold a lot of tension there, so allow that to just soften and drift away. And finding your right shoulder becoming heavy and light at the same time. Left shoulder, heavy and light. You might go back and forth between each shoulder until both surrender into the earth. Surrendering, it's like Ishvara Pranidhana, we call it. Sanskrit sounds so nice. Surrendering, letting go. Finding the back of your heart and letting that be having its own sankalpa. Could be a different one. Or maybe you wrap your heart into one. And notice your breathing as being multidimensional. You're doing a light breath, but always allowing the belly to rise in the inhalation and fall in the exhalation. That might look to you in your mind's eye like the ocean waves, like you're inhaling the tide towards you and exhaling it away. So let that keep you safe and anchored throughout our practice tonight. Inhaling and exhaling. A calm, easy, gentle breath. Embrace a calm, gentle mind. They follow each other. And a kind of a jagged, crazy breath will make our minds feel uncomfortable. So allow your breath to anchor you, keep you safe. And come back to that over and over again, like the waves of the ocean. Just breathing in and breathing out. Noticing your right shoulder softening. Finding the upper right arm, soften, and let go. Right elbow. Notice where you might hold tension. Just notice it and let it fall away. Don't be mean to yourself. Just notice the lower right arm, right wrist, the right pinky finger, as if somebody was just gently massaging it. And, fingers can get sore. The fourth finger, third, letting go, second finger, and then the thumb, until all the fingers surrender into softness. And then finding the palm of the right hand and seeing yourself holding a beautiful stone, a healing stone, any kind you like. And you roll that over and just notice how it's this soft and smooth. As you're finding your left shoulder now, heavy, upper left arm, left elbow, letting go, lower left arm, and the left wrist, noticing the pinky finger, fourth finger, third finger, and the second finger, and then the thumb, all the fingers just releasing. And then noticing a healing stone in the left hand. And then magically the palms of the hands take on an energetic quality, as do the orbs of the eyes, alive with energy. As you rest in stillness, remaining awake and alert throughout the practice as best you can. Try your best to stay awake and alert, yet letting yourself drift. Noticing your belly just continuing to rise and fall as your awareness comes to the left hip, melting down, right hip, and then playing that game. Can the right hip be softer and heavier than the left until both surrender? And then the pattern of the right leg, finding upper right leg, letting go, the knee, the calf, and the shin, and the ankle. Noticing your right pinky toe, the fourth toe, third, the second toe, and then the great toe. The entire right foot surrenders. And then that quality of electric energy is found at the sole of the right foot. Soles and palms and orbs of eyes alive with energy. Whole body rests in stillness. Noticing your left hip, left upper leg, left knee, heavy and light at the same time. Notice this existence of your physical body, finding left knee, calf and shin, ankle, and that pinky toe, fourth toe, third, the second, and then the great toe. And then that awareness of that aliveness of the soles and the palms. So maybe your next breath, you inhale through the soles of your feet and exhale through the palms of your hands. Follow the pattern of your breath over and over again. Your natural breath. Spontaneous. Don't make any effort to breathe. Just let the body call for the breath as it does every day and let it release the breath. Feel a sense of warmth as you breathe in and you breathe out. Feeling a sense of safety and security. Any time that you feel any discomfort, come back to your breath. It always anchors you. And keeping your sankalpa, your positive desire in your mind's eye. Imagine your whole body resting in stillness as you step out of your body almost. And imagine you could see yourself from across the room. You gaze at yourself, you gaze around your room in your mind's eye. Remembering objects, remembering where you are in the room, what else is in that room. Is there a particular aroma? Do you have aromatherapy going? Noticing what you see and hear in the room that you're in. Then gazing at yourself from afar with this most loving kindness, metta. Falling madly in love with yourself in this way that's just self, it's not self-serving, it's selfless. It allows you to be the highest self you can be. And it's a journey. If you're not madly in love with yourself tonight, it's okay. With your entire body resting in stillness, your mind is free at this time. Mind is free. Allow your mind to calm. Allow your mind to just be kind of like imaginative. As you start to see yourself leaving the room, one foot in front of the other, noticing a lightness to your step. Lightness to your step. Leaving the house, walking down the road, continuing on a journey, not really concerned of where you're going, not knowing, but knowing that you're going to be safe. Before we go on a journey that I've created, take yourself to wherever it might be that you feel safe and secure, your favorite place, your sanctuary, wherever that might be. It could be the ocean or the desert, or it could be a mountain, someplace that you would go right now if you could be there. And as you enter that sanctuary, your safe place, it's your private place that you don't have to tell anybody about. Notice what's there. Notice colors. Notice any aromas there. Notice that there's people, animals. Notice the temperature. And know that you can return to your safe place, your sanctuary, at any time if where I guide you is just not working out for you. You can bring yourself there in just a moment, because you know where it is and you know how to get there. And then returning your awareness to this journey you're on. Noticing that you have no shoes on and it's warm out. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's just a perfect day. And you continue to journey on with an amazing quality of curiosity. It's not anything, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing in your way. It's just a completely clear, open space. You notice at this open space, there's some kind of a barrier. You're not exactly sure what it is as you get closer, taking one step in front of the other. You notice that the corners of your mouth turn up in a smile because you're curious. This looks fun. Then you find yourself coming to a curtain in the wind. It's a very pretty curtain. It's got a pattern of flowers. It's billowing in the wind. And you reach down your right hand because you really want to know what's on the other side. So you reach your arm around, your right hand down, and you step through the curtain. And you open your eyes and you gaze at the scene in front of you. And you notice that the sand is kind of red. You wiggle your toes around. You take one step in front of the other. And before you are 3 different paths. And you look at the first one, maybe. The second one, I'm still not sure. And the third one. And then you notice that each path, it has like a kind of another curtain. And they're all different colors. One is red, one is purple, and one is green. You take a moment to decide. And then you go and you enter the green one. You're part of the green curtain. Maybe you choose to take the other one. It's your journey, so you could take the road less traveled. You notice the sand has changed here. You wiggle your toes around. You feel the air. You take a deep breath in. And you start to journey along. And before you look ahead of you, and you notice a hot air balloon. It's pretty nice looking. You're like, this is interesting. You notice how large it is. You notice that there's somebody in there that can drive it, so you don't have to worry about that. And whether you're in one before or not, you know that you're going in just one. Like a child who's getting like all the candy in the world, you're going in this fire balloon. And you slowly walk over to it. You notice the smoothness of the wood. You notice the brilliant colors of the balloon. And you get that excited feeling as the wind catches your hair. And your hair billows in the wind. And you look up at the sky and you notice the sun as you tip your head up towards the sunshine as it warms you. And you feel a bit of gratitude for the sun, a sun that keeps giving and giving and never asks for anything in return. And with a little bit of hesitancy, you step into the balloon. but you're kind of comforted because it has a nice bench. So you take a moment to sit down. Not only does it have a bench, but it has pillows. So you're pretty happy with that, and you notice there are blankets in there too. And then you look around this hot air balloon, and one of your favorite people just happens to be there. It can be somebody from your past, your future, who you don't know yet, or just somebody you know today. And you're grateful that they're there. You reach out your hand. In fact, you just reach out your whole self and you give them a great big hug because it feels nice to hug. And you feel that hug. And then the two of you settle into the balloon, and the driver is there. He's a nice guy. He's just laughing. He's just like everybody. He's kind of such a best friend. Like, he's just a happy person. It just relieves you of any pressure to have to do any work on this journey upwards. You take a breath in and a breath out, and you're ready to go. As you feel the balloon start to lift up into the air, you notice objects as you get a little higher, like just a little bit smaller. Continue to notice the blue sky. You hear the sound of birds chirping. You wonder if they're going to fly right by you. You notice the sound of this. It goes very slow. It's a floating sensation. But you do notice the sound of the air. As you get a little bit higher, not too high. You're going to be able to feel as though if you had to, you could kind of float down easily. Safety. Then you become more curious as you get a little higher. It's almost as if you could reach out and touch a cloud. And then you get real curious and you actually can. You hold the cloud in your hand. It's kind of moist, but you like it because it's just the right temperature for you. You gaze around and you begin to see the trees, how they look smaller from up in the air. Little trees, green trees. You notice every different kind. You notice the landscape. You can see the three paths that we went by and the different colors of the curtains. You notice as you get a little higher, it's a little easier to breathe. The oxygen is rich and pure. And you wonder if maybe it has a better quality of prana. You're bringing in a better life force because it seems more pure to you. And as you exhale, it's with a nice sigh as you know that you're letting go of anything you don't need. You watch it just evaporate and float away, just as you are. At some point, you decide, you tell that kind of cute little driver, you're like, oh, I think that's high enough. Just right at the perfect height for you to feel safe. As you gaze around at the landscape, and notice that it's not quite dark yet, but it's getting towards dusk. So you gaze over and see the sun setting. Oh, with all the gratitude in the world, just something that simple. The oranges and the pinks and the yellow and the green, whatever colors are in your sunset. And the air being so cool. Noticing the blankets that were laid upon the seat, putting one on you, just snuggling up next to your friend, whoever they are. Warmth is nice. Human touch, feeling the warmth of your friend. Warmth. And you decide that you're going to hug again. It's just a nice, friendly hug. Makes you feel secure, safe, calm, and serene. Looking up at the sun setting, you notice the stars are starting to come out. And you're definitely asking the driver, I think we'll come down now. As you slowly descend from the clouds and stars. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice a shooting star, and then another one. And you feel as though maybe that star is just there for you. And you make a wish, and you make another wish. As you slowly come down from this little magic balloon ride, it's nice and easy and gentle. You feel safe, secure, calm, and serene. No worries at this time. You notice the feeling, the temperature of your skin again changes. It's a little cooler. You just hug into that blanket. And before you know it, the balloon has landed. And you step out. Your friend stays there. You tell them, I'll see you later. As you just gaze into their eyes one more time. You'll definitely, I'll see you later. And you thank the driver for giving you a safe journey. You take a look around again. And you notice that now, the night sounds have arrived, the sounds of crickets, in the distance. Sounds of an owl. Feel that. Ooh, that owl sound. That wise owl. What does he know that we don't? And then you notice that you hadn't seen before. There was a mountain over to one side. And somehow you missed it. There was a giant river. And you kind of meander over to the river. For a moment, you look over and you see the full moon coming out. And you're kind of mesmerized by that. So it's not dark because the moon is brilliant. It's so bright that you can see the stream in front of you. And you walk over to the stream. You're not cold at all anymore. You start to feel silly. Feeling silly, kind of skipping around, picking up a bunch of rocks, just skipping stones, and watching how the stones just kind of hit the water just perfect. You got that one to go one time, and then the next one skips twice and 3 times. And you feel proud of yourself because you could do that. Not everybody can. And then you look at the water. It's kind of more like a stream, and you listen to the sound of it, like a babbling brook type sound. And you're overwhelmingly thirsty, so thirsty. Gazing at the stream, which you can definitely see to the bottom because of that beautiful moon. You know you're gonna drink some of that water. It's fresh water. As you feel your mouth, your lips, that parched feeling. And then the right hand reaches down on the left, cupping that water into your hands. You tilt your head back and allow the water to just come into the mouth. And then so satisfied and grateful for that. Just the simplest of things, the night air, the water, as you're no longer thirsty anymore. You take some time to see how the moon just catches on the water. It's just amazingly beautiful, with gratitude for just being able to see that. And then you decide to splash around in the water a little bit. And you get a little surprised that it's warm water. Like, it's nighttime, why is it warm? But you don't question it, it's just warm. You look down into the stream and you see a beautiful, brilliant stone shining. And this one is purple. So it's an amethyst, and you reach down and you grab that. There's a lot of them, so it's okay to take one. You roll it around in your hand, and you notice it's a little smooth, a little jagged, and a little wet too. And you kind of decide to throw it back in the water, and you wipe your hands off. And you step out of the water, so your clothes aren't wet, just your feet, and you shake them off. Shake them right off. And then you start to walk back towards that billowing curtain. But as you're walking, you start to notice there's like a path of balloons, all different colors. And you're wondering what that's about. And you happen upon a red balloon, the kind you let go of, and they go up into the air. And you bend down slowly, feeling yourself move with ease and grace. And your right hand picks up the red balloon. And you notice that this balloon just makes you feel so safe and held in sacred space. And you gaze at it, and you decide whether you want to keep it or not. And you know you're going to let it go. So your right hand just lets it go. And you watch it as it joins the clouds and the stars and the full moon. Then you continue to walk towards that curtain, and then you come upon an orange balloon. Like, there's more balloons. You take a deep breath in, and you exhale as that orange balloon is in your left hand. And that balloon seems to remind you of how much you love yourself. And you just reach your arm up, and you let go of any fear, any self-doubt, as you watch that orange balloon just float away. All the troubles just go with it. You take a moment to start to laugh. You have no idea why you're laughing, but you're laughing so much so that you can't stop laughing. So you let those lips turn up the corners of your mouth again and again. And little tears of laughter just run from your eyes. You have no idea why you're laughing, but you're just doing it. You wiggle your toes a little and feel the warmth of that reddish sand. And then the next balloon you see is yellow. There's 2 yellow balloons. You reach 2 hands down, and you feel so powerful. So powerful because you've got 2 yellow balloons. And both arms reach up, and you watch them float away. You've made a good decision. You can make decisions. You feel that power within. I'm powerful because I let go of those yellow balloons. And you feel that moon. You look at it for a moment. And like, is that the sun or the moon? Because it's warming you from the inside out. Then you walk a few more steps. And it's just like a kid in a candy shop. There's two more balloons. You look at the texture of these two. They are green and pink, but these have a little different texture. They're not as shiny as the other ones. You're not sure why, and you don't really care. So you reach down for those two, and you feel a tug at your heart space, a tug of bliss, a little bit of bliss. You found your bliss body. You found Ananda. You look at the balloons, and you decide to let them feel free too, knowing they'll feel peaceful. They'll feel replenished and relaxed and blissful as they float away, free into the distance. Taking a few more steps, just taking a moment to breathe in the air. Notice we've been in the distance. You see that hot air balloon is still back there. You wonder if the driver is just always sitting in it, but you continue on your way. Happening upon a blue balloon, one lonely blue balloon, and you kind of notice it. It makes you swallow a little bit, and you wonder, is this the truth? Is this happening? And you take the blue balloon and you realize, yes, I'm walking the path of truth as you let that one go too. You don't rush, no hurry, watch it just floating up and away. Letting go of any of those questions you have about whether you are living your life with integrity and truth. And you know that you are. You wrap your arms around yourself and just give yourself a little hug. It's like, I'm good, go me. And then the next few steps, you're coming so close to that flowering curtain in the wind, but you find a very beautiful indigo purple balloon. And that one's kind of flashy. You're like, oh, that's a really cool balloon. Then you pick that one up. You're not really sure, this one's yet a different texture. Do I want to let that one go or not? Yeah, you can let that one go too. Because your intuition kicks in, your self-trust. You're like, you know what? I'm going to let that go because my intuition told me to. As you invite in that voice of intuition, letting the purple one go. And because that one's so shiny, it captivates your eyes. You continue to watch it go up. And your whole body feels a little bit lighter yet, a little bit lighter. And then you continue to walk, and just before the curtain, there's a silver balloon, a gold balloon, and a black balloon. 3 balloons. You pick all 3 up in your hand with the ribbon. You're kind of holding that ribbon and playing with it a little bit. And you decide which one you like the best, and you tie it to your belt loop on your pants, whatever you have. And then you let the other 2 go. And it's as if you're inviting in divine, the divinity of source, to come right into your world. You're letting go and you're asking, please help me. Please help me find the joy in life. Please help me be grateful. Please help me. It's as if you can feel your angels all coming in to surround you because you were okay with letting go. So you watch the last 2 balloons go up into the sky. Maybe you even think they go to that other place where that light is so beautiful and brilliant, but you're not going there yet. You're still in this light. Noticing the moon one more time. The sun has long set. You've journeyed around. You've been in different paths. You've been on the hot air balloon. You've let go of so much and brought in even more. Noticing your breath over and over. And then the left hand reaches down, finds that flowery curtain as you step through. Walking, slowly walking, finding yourself feeling so much lighter, as if your step is just so easy. There's no gravity anymore. Whatever you did on that little journey, you let go of so much. And your breath is easier and your step is lighter. You find yourself walking towards your house, your home, back into the room you live. Then you notice yourself still from afar. You gaze at yourself, and with all the love in the world, You find that you love yourself just a little bit more than you did before. So grateful that you actually are you. Gratitude for all the things that you do in this world. You notice your physical body with all of its perfect imperfection. You accept and love that body as it is. You notice that your belly continues to rise and fall, bringing in that fresh life force and letting go. It's almost as if, what more can I let go of? But you did it. And you notice differences in your energy at this time. Is there different energetic quality? And then as you bring yourself back into your physical body, noticing your emotions, perhaps there's a change in your emotion. And your thinking mind starts to engage just a bit. Did you notice that you have feet again? You have legs, hips. Taking a moment to linger at the heart space, noticing how you can just hug into yourself, fall in love with yourself. You will be with one person for the rest of your life, and you know who it is. So why not bring in some self-love? Be as loving and kind to yourself as you would be to anybody that you met. Noticing all the parts of you. Take a moment to feel your first chakra, the base of your spine, and notice that the color there is red. I am safe. Notice your second chakra at your hip points. Notice that I am accepting. Find your belly rising and falling with the sun shining on it in your mind's eye. I am powerful. Back to your sankalpa, your heart's desire. I am healing. I am well. I am. Noticing the breath at the back of the throat as you are living your truth. I am truth. I'm noticing the forehead and being aware of that chakra, the purple that lives there. I am trust. And then having a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing. As you bring your full awareness back to your physical body, noticing your breath. And as you're ready to make some small movements, if you'd like to, kind of wiggle your fingers and toes, welcome to do so. Or you can drift off to sleep. If you choose to come up to a seat, take your time doing so. Since I can't see you guys, I don't know what you're doing, but if you choose to come up to sit, or you could just be within the space, but allow your sitting bones to root into the earth. Allow the crown of your head to reach towards that which is divine to you. Your shoulders can fall away from your ears, slightly tucking your chin. Asa Tomas Hatgamaya means bringing from the darkness to the light. The light, it goes on and on. We never, nothing ever leaves or dies. Love lives forever. And if you're still with me here, join your pinkies and thumbs together to form a lotus flower. It looks like that. It's called Padma Mudra. And you could softly gaze into your palms if you'd like, as we debate the lotus flower in my mind. The lotus flower is growing from kind of dark lake. Nothing wrong with darkness, but they bloom in the light. And the answer to that is usually in our hands. What happens in our lives? Do we stay in the darkness, or do we have light? I guess we call it a dark time, but I'm finding a lot of things that are interesting in light. So that's my choice, and the choice is yours too. That lotus flower always comes to the light. My lotus flower, yours too, every single time. They all bloom beautifully. If you'd like to join me by bringing the palms together and kind of repeat that chant from the beginning. It's Om Shanti Shanti Om. So breathing in, exhaling. Om Shanti Shanti Om. And please bring your hands to your thumbs to your third eye, your intuitive forehead, and you can roll them one way or the other. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. That means everybody, everywhere, just please be nice, be kind, prevent future pain and suffering. Just love each other. If everybody would do that, just do that. There's a beautiful light in me that honors, respects, and loves the divine light in you. Namaste.